What up, everybody? Damadbrow here, playing some Minecraft Java Edition. Crammed up here in this little teeny tiny hole, and you're probably wondering why. Well, that's why I'm here, to explain to you why I'm in this little hole. My very first night here on the realm was spent hunkered down here while Miha1322 sat here and died a million times out here. Because we didn't have any sheep or any beds, and yeah, it was the first night. It was brutal. It was not fun. But after that first night, I went out and started resource gathering and really started getting to work. This is the spawn area. This is, I think, right over there is where we spawned, or like right in this little green patch somewhere. Miha1322, I mentioned, she stayed here and has kind of taken over the hill. I'm just calling it her little hidey hole. I won't really go up in there. There's a lot to kind of look at in there. It just branches off in a couple directions, and she has a few different rooms. Actually, let's go in there. She has a cool room that she's working on right now, and I want to show it to you. But, like I said, this is the spawn. There's nothing special. Nothing in this world so far is really special. It's, okay, when I say special, it's not really aesthetically looking like what Miha's doing here is aesthetically looking. This looks really cool. She did a great job, I feel like, with the decorations, with, you know, what tools and what utensils we have to work with. Right. This is her little bedroom. But for now, I'm building for function. I'm not really building for looks. I'm building to make things work. Let's see here, it's about a little bit after midday, so we're going to run off away from here, because this is spawn. While I'm on my way over here, I'm actually on my way to my base right now, so while I make my way here, I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory on the world here. It is about a month and a half old. It took me probably, I'd say, about a week to find the world. When I say find the world, I spawned in a whole bunch of worlds in creative, and I went and found the end portal, and I went and searched around, and just everything was just really annoying or obnoxious, or how do I say, they didn't have the things that I really wanted. When I don't even know what I really wanted, but you know, you want a good variety of things in a world, and you don't want to have to go a million blocks away to have to get what you wanted to. So this seemed pretty well balanced. Plus, it spawned right here by a desert, and I always seem to like being close to deserts for some reason, so that it, I don't know, just the access to having all the sand for glass and for concrete later on. So, but where I built my base is at a village. It's actually in a desert village. I've been playing for a long time on the console for several years, so the fact that I can finally play on a computer is just, you know, game changing. It's cool. It's a whole nother world. It's playing Minecraft in a whole nother way. So I'm used to the rain being really laggy on the console, so I was always okay with being in the desert because there's not as much rain and it didn't cause as much lag. But anyway, I've been playing for about 6 or 7 years now. Like I said, I've been playing on the console. This is my first time to actually be able to play on a computer. I built me a nice little gaming computer here. So we are at the outer skirts of my base. And enough rambling about back information. I'll give more information as I feel is needed later on. But anyway, so at the furthest outer skirt of my base, is still beyond that way. We haven't even quite got to it. This is the Iron Golem Farm. This is not mine. Design, I did not think of, you know, the components and everything needed to put this thing together. I watched a YouTube video. I don't remember whose video I watched. I don't really know the guy. I've never really watched any of his videos. It just, one of them seemed, this one kind of stuck out, and it looked simple and not very many materials and 3 villagers, so it's actually really cheap on the villagers. I'm used to needing like 20 million villagers on the console. It was a pain in the butt. You need like 40 villagers per iron farm. It was not cool. But you can see him kind of walking back and forth. There's 3 of them. We got 1, 2, and 3. In the middle, I have a husk. This could be a zombie or a illager that's, you drained all of his arrows. But I have a husk because I'm in the desert. It was kind of the easiest and the first thing actually that came to me. So he's name tagged. He's holding a also holding a torch. I forgot to light it up there, which is kind of funny. And he's holding the torch. But anyway, So they get scared and they run back and forth. They kind of run back and they're not scared, and then they run forward and like, oh, I'm scared, run back. And it produces iron golems. I've left the poppies in here to kind of show how many iron golems have gone through the farm. So, actually quite a bit. I keep taking iron out of here as I need to use it. This is my little, while I'm here, as you can tell, it's getting dark, so I'm going to go to sleep house. Sometimes if I need to go use the restroom, I'll go like this. This is kind of my, oh, I forgot I had one already. Put it back. Gonna sit here and make sure that I'm safe. And I can also look out like, all right, is it sun time or is it dark time yet? So anyway, while we sit here and wait, and right. And actually, before we go to my main base over there, let's detour over here. There's another part to it, actually, kind of. As I was saying, I like to be by the desert so I can get a lot of sand for all the glass I need. While I try to leave certain areas untouched so it doesn't really, you don't really notice it. But off on the other direction over here, I've started taking sand. So this is my sand quarry. I know this is just a start. Like I said, it's only a month and a half in the making, so got to keep that in mind. Over here is my sheep farm. I do not have all the colors. I haven't really tried to get them all yet. I've got most of them. I don't have all 16 colors, but not really too good. I've not made an automatic farm. A lot of this world is going to be made automatic, but right now it's not automatic. That's full-on manual, but that's okay. I don't really mind. One of the next farms, as you can see, we're coming up on that I want to make is going to be a bamboo farm. There's no real reason or rhyme or reason for any of this. I just like to make automatic farms. It's kind of fun. But this still serves its purpose when I need scaffolding, when I've lost it or forgot it somewhere, and I need more. This is working out perfect. But anyway, right behind me is one of the first redstone automatic farms that I built. Over there, it's an automatic iron farm, so you automatically get iron. Here's an automatic sugarcane farm. As you can see, you'll see while I'm sitting here talking, the pistons will randomly fire. There's a couple over there on the right side. Some more on the right side. What's happening is there's observers on the back. And again, I want to emphasize that none of these farms are my own. I don't come up with these ideas. I love to watch YouTube videos and watch people's designs and build what they build. It's just fun to do. I don't have the knowledge and understanding of redstone fully enough to be able to do all that. So, anyway, it's pretty cool. I really, really like it. As you can see, like I'm just trying to show you the pistons fire. They shoot off and get up here. Those two sets of pistons here fire off into the iron bar there. The observers in the back there, when it observes that back one growing, it fires all these off, and then it shoots the straight down into the center here, or forward here, I mean. It does on all of them. Let's kind of go up top. A little bit of a better view up top, I feel like. If I can get up here. Oh, I forgot to put the iron bars there. How did I not put the iron bars on that one? I've ran across this a million times. Well, not a million, but I've ran across this like 50 times, and I did not put the bars on this one. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, obviously it's still working. That's funny. Oh, well, there they are. There's 8 of them right there, and that's how many pistons are in each row. How are they not? Hey, nope, I want that. I haven't never done any recording while building. Those are the first two, so after I get those. So what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to bounce the sugar cane off the iron bar and fall straight down into the water, and then it collects down there. That's so strange. I have not noticed that. So anyway, we get, like I said, sugar cane. It's not all those chests were full, just the bottom one. Come in here. Now this is my main base. It's just a simple wall. I haven't done any detail work. Like I said, none of this is for looks. It's all for function. So here to the side, this is my mini super smelter where I smelt all my items. See the buckets here right now. Weird. Right now, it was kind of weird the way I picked that up. I'm using buckets of lava, so that's pretty cool. This is just where I store stuff. A little bit of cactus and whatnot there. So come over here. We got our cow farm. Over to this side, I got my wheat stored here. Grab it, feed the cows, and then I stand over here with the wheat in my hand, and I get the babies to fall down here. That is hilarious. Just freak the cow and show you. Why am I talking about that? Okay. Stand over here with the wheat in your hand. Baby cows through. And then they grow up, and then I can harvest those cows and not all the cows. So back behind me, that automatic farm is a sugarcane farm, right? That's my sugarcane farm. But before I made that, I have this field. And even though I have the automatic sugarcane farm, don't get me wrong, I use this frequently because sugarcane, I use it to make paper, to trade with villagers, and that's how I repair all my stuff. This right here is the most recent automatic farm that I made. It's got kelp in it. It's got observers and pistons and some redstone. It's very simple. But again, it's not my design. It's not anything I thought of. But I watched the video and I made it. As you can see, the kelp gets harvested. It floats to the top. It gets shot over. It falls down the middle. It's collected in this guy. And then when this guy is full, so it needs 10 more kelp, when it gets filled up, it'll run along the top of the hoppers here. Let's just help it along here. Why not? So like I said, it gets full, backs up, goes all the way across. When I'm using it, it smelts the kelp and it goes down here. I got a little my own bench here. I craft the dried kelp. I don't like to keep it in the system because it's pretty slow. I actually kind of want to build another one. This is really slow actually, but it doesn't matter. It works. This is a very early on pumpkin farm. I've not done anything with it. I've barely used it. I'm going to make an automatic pumpkin melon farm. So for me, that's, I don't know. I don't know why I don't use it. It's kind of weird. Anyway, forgot about that. So back behind the cows, we got wheat. Over here, we got carrots. Behind these guys, we got carrots. Over there, we have wheat. Here are some of my villagers. I got my books. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I know I have like efficiency, looting. Or I don't have looting, I have fortune. There's a couple of them I don't have. I don't have unbreaking, but I have a couple mending guys and silk touch and yeah, fortune, I think. So, this is my hidey hole. This is where I started. This is where my smelter used to be along this wall, but I moved it up top. My little enchanting room. Everybody has an enchanting room. My diamonds. I got a stack and a half of diamonds. Nice. My bed that the villagers have just come in and taken over. They didn't at first, but they definitely have now. Random stuff. Let's go in here. This is my little storage area that's really quickly filling up. I need to move it around. This is all my mass storage. I'll show you my wool here. My obsidian. I'm getting ready to make a gold farm. That's the next farm I'm getting ready to work on. Trading with the villagers. Randomness. Just a bunch of randomness. Ancient debris. Got 2 pieces here. It's kind of cool. My coal, redstone, iron from the iron farm. Well, some of that's not from the iron farm. Recently, I got my silk touch pickaxe. I've been using just a fortune pickaxe for a long time, which is cool because it just keeps healing itself. And because I don't use it anymore, as you can tell, it's just damaging. But anyway, I've been silk touching everything. So here's my ore box. Got more diamonds right there. I'm not very rich, but anyway, you know, I'll take you down to my mine. This is where I spend a lot of time, is down here. There's an abandoned mine shaft. There's like 5 of them around here. I've seen at least 3. That's an over-exaggeration, but there's at least 3. Ow. I don't have my boots on. This is where I've gotten all my goodies. I want to emphasize 100% survival. Not a bit of this isn't creative. I have never once been in creative in this world. And I said in the earlier, and I probably ADD'd, yes, I found the world by searching all these worlds in creative to find what they were. But when I started this world, I started in survival. I straight up put the seed in and started it in survival. There was no way I was going to, no way, Jose. I'll definitely do more videos to show you my process here and how everything kind of works. But yeah, this is definitely, so this is my cactus farm. Down here. Doesn't have very much because I smelted it recently, but oh, it's almost dark, so I gotta wait before I go anywhere. This is my broken villager breeder. Well, at first it wasn't broken. It's still not broken. It breeds villagers all the time. It's weird. I used to collect down here, and then I would take them from here to where I need them, and then I ended up just breaking it. Just popped out of where they're supposed to be. They ended up all over the place. I mean, all over the place. With that one guy, I was just supposed to be right there, standing on top of that fence post, but then he ended up all over the bed. So, but this guy's still doing what he's supposed to do. He harvests the wheat and throws it to them, and they make bread. And it used to be a bread farm, but since there's a million villagers there, they don't let the bread fall down anymore. So, bread's now there. Anyway, before I head out of here, so this is my main base. This is all industrial stuff. I don't even care the way it looks. I'm not caring about none of that. I'm going to have a city here over in a different area where I will make sure it all looks good and have all the aesthetic looks and wants and needs that the eyeball could want or need. So, whoa, push me around, dude. So next, we're going to go over to the mob farm. Again, all these farms that you have seen, except for this very last one I'm going to show you, I have not had any hand in. I don't know, like in the design. I don't know. I mean, I understand now how it works, but then I didn't know how it worked. So, and I'm not going to shout out who I think made these farms. I know for sure this next one was made by Nembomb, but a couple of those, like that Kelp Farm was something that somebody built in their base, and like, oh, I built this, so I'm going to show you how it's built, but I'm pretty sure they weren't the ones that designed it, so I won't go over any design, who designed what. Shit, I don't have my boots. I don't have my Depth Strider boots, so I'm really slow. This sucks. This is an AFK farm. I hate AFKing. I'm against AFKing, kind of. I only AFK when I'm sitting here watching my YouTube videos. I'm sitting here watching videos, getting my inspiration, trying to figure out what I want to do next, or figure out the design of what I want to make next, or there's so many farms, and then there's so little time, and I work full-time. Well, I work full-time, too, so I don't get a lot of time to really hang out. This is probably about 20 minutes of hanging out, so everything that spawns on here falls or dies from fall damage. Let me make my way up here. This is kind of dangerous. Sorry, I'm going to sit here and stare at a ladder. They spawn on platforms. There's dispensers with water. The water dispenses out. There's a clock on top that makes the dispensers spit in and out, or spit the water in and out on a clock. There we go. You can see them. So it spawns all the monsters there in the middle. They're only falling down because they're trying to get me. This is very dangerous. I need to make a water elevator. Now we're on the roof, so this roof is what makes it dark. So that I'll turn the clock on, and then I'm actually going to turn it back off because I don't want to run it. This way we can watch it go. It pushes the things off, and then it already retracts the water, so you don't see it. But everything just sits there and falls down there. So it's pretty cool. I hang out way at the top of this. I'm not going to make my way up there because I want to go show you probably my favorite farm. So let's get out of here. Let's go back over here to the land. It's quicker. We got to go pretty far away. And again, while I'm on here, I'm going to give a little bit of a backstory. I kind of feel like I didn't quite get out there what I wanted to say because I was ADD so bad. But anyway, I've been playing this game for about 7-8 years, maybe even 9. Pretty long. I started out on the PS3. I've played on a phone, or 2 phones, a tablet. So I've played the Pocket Edition a couple times. I switched over to the PS4. I had a world on there. I had like probably 1,200 hours of gameplay. I played for so many hours. I think I broke that PlayStation just playing Minecraft. But collectively, I think there were like 6 people that were playing in that world with me. We were always playing. It was all kinds of fun. And then once I switched PS4s and then they switched over to Bedrock Edition, it just wasn't fun on the PlayStation no more. I did not like Bedrock Edition. I liked the console edition, not Bedrock. It was weird. Definitely made it not fun anymore. So, but not complaining. It's okay. I still played for a really long time. Because of console issues, I've lost 3 or 4 worlds and can't never get them back literally because of the PlayStation. It was weird. It's not, I don't know, not an ideal way to be playing Minecraft. So I just didn't get to play for a while. But now I've got a PC built. A friend of mine helped me build it. I picked out the parts. He helped me build it. And I'm able to actually play Minecraft the way Minecraft's meant to be played. This is my all-time favorite game, so I'm just making a quick stop here. This isn't the farm I was saying is my favorite farm. This is my another recent project, is Turtle Farm. It doesn't really work as a turtle farm because I don't stay here. This isn't where I stay at. So, yes, I've been playing for a month and a half. No, I don't have Elytra yet. I have not fight the dragon. I'm waiting. Miha 1322, I was talking about that in the beginning. That's my wife, and she really wants to play Minecraft with me. And I feel bad because I'm sitting here playing Minecraft and she can't. So today, actually, I went and purchased. What did I get? I got the processor and the RAM chips. So basically, one paycheck at a time. I'm going to buy the parts. I'm going to build her a computer. So I'm excited. She knows about it, so she's excited too. I'm gonna make my way over here to this other farm. Again, I feel like I'm rambling, but this is just exciting for me personally because Minecraft's built on the computer. It's meant to be played on the PC. Now I'm actually able to play on here. And just for all the nerds out there, I don't know if anybody cares or not, but you can see over there on the right side of my screen the little what I'm using. I don't know too much about specs, but I am using the Ryzen 7. I'm using the GTX 1660 Super for the graphics card. I don't know anything about the motherboard. It's something, it's the bottom of the line actually. It's not even the fanciest one. That's the cheapest one, but all this works great. So we're at the Guardian Farm. Before I go in here, this is gonna make it lag. I went overboard here. But there we go. So I didn't build this side of the farm because building that side of the farm already just broke my computer. Like this thing, holy cow, is overpowered. It is. I have not spent any length of time here. Since building it, I've probably spent 30 minutes total, and I've crafted a lot of stuff. And I don't mean like, oh, I've hung out down here in AFK. No, I've been hanging out by the farm doing maintenance, cleaning up. Holy cow, it's a lot of fish. Pretty crazy. Again, I want to emphasize, everything is about working. It's not about looks. There's no way I could, with the working schedule that I have, make everything look pretty. That's not to say that I'm going to let everything just stay ugly. It just means it's going to take me a lot longer to make things look pretty. I need to be careful. This is Slime Central. I don't know if you can notice now the frame rates are dropping. Even a brand new month and a half old computer can't handle the power of this farm. But it was a lot of fun to make. There's soul sand, there's bubbles pushing them up. And go to the top, they hit the roof, there's water pushing them to the center here. As you see, they disappear and come back. Well, that's just because there's just too much to handle. There's too much to process here. Ugh, let's get away from it. I don't want to end the video on that note. I mean, it doesn't slow me down. It doesn't make me do anything I shouldn't do, but it definitely makes the computer work. Over here, see, I started to, and I want to keep doing this. This was my island that I was working on it. while I was tearing the whole thing down. While I was draining the ocean. I don't do any video editing. I've never edited a video. I've only ever recorded, and for now, unfortunately, that's all I'm going to be able to do is just record because I don't know how to do that. I don't know programs. It took me long enough to figure out OBS. This has been fun. Kind of weird to see myself on two different screens, but anyway, on that note, I really hope you enjoy what you've seen. I don't want to get this too much longer. We're already at we're already at 25 minutes, so that's more than enough. So on that note, thank you. Trust me, there's plenty more to come. This world's only a month and a half. I've probably got 3 more years of energy. I promise. There's a lot's going to happen in this world. So stay tuned. Rod out for now.